Alright, so what's up, guys? So we're gonna be continuing on.
Alright, Jay, you're down one person.
Yeah, we're already down a person.
We're already down. Let's go.
Alright. So when I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. My God, already with a bad reading. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw somebody looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Oh.
Oh, you're awake. Finally, are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Oh, it's not surprising to me what happened.
What happened? Ah! Ah!
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is. You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see it for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do if just sitting around here? I mean, we all are hanging out in the gym at a time like this. Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why?
Should it be obvious? Monokuma told us to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember all the terrible. We all remember the terrible price Aka had to pay. But
So,
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It is not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates the school regulations, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of our school life here.
listen up.
I'm a famous at safari parks though, in the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But,
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody has had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to. You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Jesus, don't you remember what I told you when this all began? The one of you who decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
So someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill somebody, you get to leave.
Wait, why are you laughing? It's cause naive. You're just so naive. You really think it's that easy that you can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive, devilish naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the regiment, the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement that you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You're referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulation. If you are the blackened then that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words.
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after murder is taking place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yup, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they, the spotless students, were engaged in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if we choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution?
what?
And by execution you mean...
Oh.
Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if the culprit is right, they own. Well, if we get the culprit right, they only die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. Gosh dang it! So basically, what the outside world calls lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described in your handbook. Make sure you keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Well, wait, hold on a second.
What are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Hmm?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it.
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying that you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking about?
What? Punishment?
I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want, I'm not going to be part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist to the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle.
Oh,
But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
it's all blacked out. It's
yeah.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
And just like that, my girl is dead? Good thing I gave her, oh my god. That's really graphic. Wha-
This wasn't supposed to fight me.
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot up wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
That's 2 down, Jay.
I know. 2 that I've chosen already.
2 of the 5.
I don't...
Don't worry, Jay. I wasn't good. I'm not good at picking who lives either.
That's you.
Oh, this can't be real. No way. That's one. Now I'm painfully aware that the great power and meaning of a promise. Did you see that coming or no?
No.
Like no. I really wanted to keep a course from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess y'all need to be taught a lesson. After all, what an amazing promise. Now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko was, until just a second ago, had been our friend. Was dead. She's dead. She's been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. That sucks, man. I really liked her.
It's really not that all shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went along and just died. And no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, or so it's like when you die, or you really do die. It's the reality. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you put her in some prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or you're being a metaphor. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you all to help you in your search for the Black One. This little file has all the information that I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it.
The Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts in this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with the corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, do you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair, accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort in behind this investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it to your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, well, okay, so we'll meet up in class trial in a while. I want to make sure it's recording.
Yep. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. How do we not know Junko is the one that didn't murder?
That's also true.
And that if we didn't find out who it was, who would all die here? We would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten her.
Now there's no time to wallow in our desperate depression. The worst thing we do now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having a total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key to this point. Who you decide to trust or not to trust is, of course, up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here.
That's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. You're so cute.
Yeah.
What other choice do we have? No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do it. Just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I know I'll never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
She dead.
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second. She's dead. Then that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real? Hell no, someone save me, let me out of here. Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Dang it.
Alright, so let's we'll go from left to right. Or right to left.
Are you serious?
Oh, so we're really gonna try to find out who did it? If we find out who did it, then only the person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what the ridiculous score of regulation said, right? It's so stupid.
We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Yeah, so you finally noticed.
Not notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
What? She's right. Then could it be? Oh.
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that just because, just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had been a complete 180 from just a few minutes ago. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned, in other words. You think I did it?
I hate this, but still, Well, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. Oh, well, we don't get to go see whoever else.
Oh, that's the person that was.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's fine. Before we start searching Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we'd be pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Oh, okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Well, fuck you.
Fine, I'll say they're on guard duty as well, so that way there's no problem.
Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. Well, with their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigating, we're putting all faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation as soon as investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect the clues and form a foundation, and then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say it anymore?
I'd rather you didn't, no.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going to. And just like that, Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Oh, that's right.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, you better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I'll fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know. What are we gonna and we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
Well, we don't really have to do anything particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
It was you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me next.
so,
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check just to check.
Well, if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. It just takes one glimpse and I'll black out.
Sounds like a lie.
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway.
There's blood right there on the floor.
Right. Anyway, I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But still, it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me still had been filed with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair.
It's the same thing, huh?
Yeah.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out that way. Well, the way that Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Okay. I guess let's look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Miyazono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appeared to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth. So
that we can also
all survive. And for Sayaka. I have to find out who she was killed. Who killed her, I guess.
Right.
Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Alright, you should save right now.
Okay.
Because it's hot and I'm afraid that the power's gonna go out.
Okay.
Yeah, you should just go save it. You gotta go back, yeah.
How do you save?
It's a square.
What is it?
Alright.
Now do I continue?
Yep. I just wanted to make sure we don't
Lose our progress.
lose progress, yeah. I'm afraid it's gonna...
That what, the
Power.
PS4 is going to go out?
No, the power's gonna go out.
In general?
Yeah.
In the building?
Yeah. When it's really hot, power goes out.
No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, good Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do anything of investigating right now.
She did.
Okay, I bet there's a coin there.
Nope. Is there a coin there? Nope, just a dead body.
Are you going to help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Oh. Coin? Banana?
Nothing, huh?
Oh.
Okay, let's see here.
You can't get coins,
Again,
yeah.
I'm just seeing if there's anything different. Because there's a lot of things in that case, so maybe there's some evidence in there. I don't know.
Oh no.
Is that the wrong one?
That's where you just came from. Look at that happy son up there, the soldier son. Making
Oh,
a
yeah.
cameo.
So it's not this one.
No, just press circle again.
Okay. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't have any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay, so I remember this one had like tissues gone.
It had less, yeah.
Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? This is the replica sword I bought from self-defense. Doesn't mean it was used in the attack somehow. And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I'd actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even though if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Huh. Okay, so it looks like somebody was trying to use the lint roller to clean themselves off of the gold. Okay, got my key. I don't think that's a clue. Huh.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
How could you get in the room if it was locked and she had the key?
Oh yeah.
How could you get in?
Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Oh, that seems impossible. same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely... Oh, it's you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's you. I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of switching rooms?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. Nope, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone on walking around. So she would have dropped it.
She couldn't have dropped it.
She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Alright. Hey, what's her face is there?
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then. Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we've been talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, cause like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been oh, so it's none of the guys.
No. Oh.
Well, I guess we're
Yeah.
just taking everybody's word for it. All right.
Getting some true bullets.
Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attached. What the hell happened here? Okay, let's see some. Let's look at the sheath. Doesn't mean you just press the sword. Scratches on the sheath that must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack somebody with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are these scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, let's look at the scratches. There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. But something could happen in a room right next to you and there would be no way you could know. Perhaps it was another Monokuma strategies creating the ideal setting for a murder.
Evidence of a struggle has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay. If the display for the sword was on. Okay. Oops.
Yeah, it won't let you
Leave
until you found everything.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer couldn't have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
Fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Alright, so let's talk about her.
Oh, we got the scratches on
On the wall.
the wall.
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No. Not really. I'm searching. Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting each inch of my room.
Use a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Are you a clean freak?
"Huh? No, I don't think so. But what?" Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
As I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
So,
I searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find a single strand of hair.
Really?
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you. Even though you've been living here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looks like the lint roll in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Hey, could someone have used it to...
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used a lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
well,
That's the question, isn't it? Hoo, there you go.
Alright, can we look in the bathroom? The bathroom. And the other side of this door. It's green now.
Oh god. It's
no,
slime.
I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forced myself to push down my panic, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Hey. Okay. There's only 2 things in here?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Shower.
I should really wash her down.
The what?
I should really wash her down.
The water from the shower gets turned off at nighttime. Oh yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, there's nothing over there. Let me double check. Okay. Wait, maybe there's something on the floor. Okay. Oh, looks like, is that letters back there? I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw. What? What does it say? 11037. Written in blood, there was the number 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. But according to Monokuma's file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm on both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is where her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly blow. Alright, now I want to look at this again.
Let's go.
No?
Okay, that's it. Go. So that's what I actually really do like about
Whoa!
this game. I know. Jump scare.
Which I know.
That's what I really like about this game is that they won't let you leave an area until you found
All the clues?
all the clues. So you can't leave anything behind.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers that most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Oh, do you often talk like an inspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. Or if she would. That means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write
So
something,
she wrote it backwards.
yeah. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what she's trying to say, but it's obvious she's not going to tell me.
Dying message has been added to the truth boards.
Alright, so if she was writing it like backwards, it'd be 73011.
Right?
It sounds like Yoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means.
Just tell me.
But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
hold on.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you. Oh, it's you.
There's another one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door? Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken. Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
Get stuck. Oh.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite right in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, I'm just trying to. When I was just trying to close the bathroom door. I'm sure you see it right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Okay, let me look at the doorknob.
I know, yo. Just send me to the doorknob.
What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Oh, someone must have used a screwdriver or something or similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? Oh,
What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and it ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone else about this?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Huh, interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I get the sense that she really is starting to get into all
I
this.
see.
Then that clears it up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Bye.
You all see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob. Added. I still don't really understand any of this, but I'm already giving my room a good once-over. Maybe I should take a look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka's that I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, let's look at this real quick. There are scratches and gouges on the walls around the bed. This evidence of a struggle. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Okay, well, we already... Oh,
Okay. Oh.
sorry.
Now you're just being hella careful?
Yeah.
Alright. Just seriously can leave.
Alright. Let's go talk to...
Hold on. You gotta get the DVD.
Whoa! Jump scares of
What?
these guys.
I don't know if you've noticed anything weird already.
About the people, or...
No. About...
the
You'll see.
rooms? Everything's red?
Oh, alright, we'll just go to Sayaka's room.
Is it super obvious?
Not really.
Huh. Okay, that's my room. Oh, this is definitely, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. What? Our name was switched?
Yeah.
Huh, this is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's rooms are switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Is people are in cahoots with each other, or what?
It could be. Dorm nameplates. Bow, 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 bow.
Alright. Okay.
Nope.
Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was on in the video. I wonder what she said, or what she saw. It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Alright, should I look for anything else in here?
We'll see if there's anything else physical.
Oops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so there's nothing else in here.
Okay. Oops. Okay. So
there's several points of interest.
yeah,
So where did she get the knife?
yeah. I'm assuming she got it here in the cafeteria, right?
Yep. This is a place you actually didn't visit in here.
They could also have it. Hey.
But that back door, you didn't go there.
Hey, look at all these. I bet there's hella coins in here. Oops. Lemons. Oh, those are bell peppers.
Bell peppers, yeah.
There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it.
Ooh, except for that coin.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. One's missing.
Bam.
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I'd better see if anyone else knows more about it. Kitchen knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Wasn't the big guy in the kitchen?
Yeah, but there's also other people who've been in there. There's somebody who's normally in there. It's really cool if you like pay attention to where people hang out.
They usually hang out.
Yeah,
in the same
they hang out in the
places.
same places. Scoot the camera over. The other way.
Which way? This way?
Yeah. The other way. Yeah. Keep going. Coins.
Marbled meats, salted meats. No, that's not everything about food. There we go. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here.
Back it up. Back it up.
Alright. I don't think I need to talk to that swimmer lady, no?
Yep.
I do? Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife kind of seems to be just really cute.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
Right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in nice, neat in a row.
Wait, she knows how to cook, right?
Yeah.
Is that why she's always...
Yeah, she's always in the kitchen.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to go wash my glass, oh, she's still nice. One of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. IO's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never.
Hmm.
Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But still, you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing each other, the classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Can I go over there?
And then they can go back. Alright, so now you have the disposal room.
Yeah.
You have
The programmer girl.
programmer girl, and you have the DVD room.
Isn't the disposal room right here?
Right here. I like that.
It just scoots back.
Yeah. That's the way out.
Oh, it is. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. Whoa.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How did you get this gate? How do you get this gate open?
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person in the cleaning room is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No entry beyond this point. Only the cleaning person.
This is stupid. It'd be better to just go around and ask the others.
No entry beyond this point. Only the cleaning.
Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet section of your note handbook. Okay.
So you have to find. Now you have to find who has the key. Who has the key? Do you want me to tell you who has the key, or do you want to try to figure it out?
Well, I could just talk to anybody. Is there a time limit to this?
No, there's no time limit. As soon as you, that's what I also like. As soon as you find all the evidence, that's when it kind of ends.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you need a key to get into the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw on things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, fatty. Why'd you get the clean duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
Liar! I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around in it.
There's no way to think about this.
What are you talking about?
Sense kind
All
of
my love is for
You know
2D.
what I mean?
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D, then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection to 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
Wow, how are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifume's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura had accompanied them for picking up the trash to dispose of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
Oh, let's see.
That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifume, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save the village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifume and I headed back to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Hey, you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife, he learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me.
It's a reference to something, I just don't know what it is.
That da 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 da?
No.
Oh, that.
That line he just gave.
Yeah.
I just know what it is too.
Hifume pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Nagi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No! I was wanting to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep